Hi everybody, we are back and I have another fun little project to do that happens to be part of our Harry Potter spring break that we were going to do. We're going to make dragon eggs today. And all you need is a little Easter egg, just like this. And if you have some that are mismatched, that's okay. Okay, this is going to be your dragon egg. You're going to make it however you want. I'm going to make an egg that's two-sided because I'm going to show you different ways to decorate your egg, okay? And it only involves hot glue gun, okay? Or Sharpies and my little trusty box of stuff. We have little pom-poms. And we're going to use the little teeny tiny pom-poms, okay, not the big ones. At least I am. If you want to use a big one, that's totally fine. We have Valentine stickers to use. These are little puffy stickers. We have little jewels, little fancy jewels that you can add to. We do have bigger jewels, but these probably won't really fit on the egg very well. But you're more than welcome to try. If you have some at home, you are more than welcome to try. We also have, if I can pick them up, teeny tiny little jewels like that can go on the egg. So I'm going to pull some of these out. Pull a couple stickers out. We also these things. Whoop, they just keep falling off my fingers. Okay. These little sequins. So you have all kinds of things, and I bet you'll be able to find something around your house you can use to decorate with. We also have buttons that we can use. Okay, so I'm going to decorate my egg two different ways. Okay, so we'll get our little trusty glue gun out. Alright. And so you can put any design on your egg that you want. You can do squiggle lines, you can do shapes, you can make dragon scales with your egg. I'm going to do a couple. We're going to do squiggle, like a little zigzag. Oop, my egg came open. Now, word of warning when you're using the glue gun. First of all, if you're under 10, I would seriously advise a grown-up to help you with this. Okay. Yes, you could probably use white glue, the wet glue that you use at school, but it's not going to hold very well. Okay, so we're going to use the hot glue with this. I'm letting it dry. One thing you have to keep in mind with the hot glue and the egg is the egg is slippery, and you got to keep the egg straight up. Can't tip it, or else the glue will slide. I have a little bit right here that's trying to slide. Okay, so this is where patience comes in, because you just want to get started and start decorating your egg, and it's hard to wait on it. But one good thing about hot glue, it doesn't take long to dry. So, alright, so I have a zigzag, kind of hard to see, but there is a zigzag there. I'm going to spin it just a little bit, and I'm going to make circles, but it's going to look like donuts, really. And again, you can make any design you wish. Now, Remember what I was saying about gravity not being your friend with these plastic eggs? When you make circles or shapes of any sort, you have to keep it level while the glue is drying, or else your perfect circle will start to slide and it will turn into an oval, and then it'll just turn into this sad little shape that you really don't know what to call it. So we're gonna let that dry. Now with the water, remember we talked about dipping your wand in the water and it dries quicker when we did our wands. With this one, you could get a small little container, fill it up with water, and if you trust it, you can always just turn it upside down and dump it just like that. That should work. Ooh, not quite done yet. That should work too. Okay, so it's still a little gooey, but it's dry enough to turn it. This one, I'm gonna make dots, just little dots. These are the hardest to make, for me anyway. They're the hardest to make. And I need more glue. Where's my glue? The whole thing of glue right here. Put it in. Okay. And then make dots. Now the dots are really tricky when it comes to the whole gravity situation, because if you don't hold your egg just right while it dries, your dots start to run, and then they're not cute little dots anymore. So you have to hold it just right. Okay, but it's starting. I don't know if you could see it. There are my dots. There's, kind of hard to see where the camera is. See, and there's my little donuts right there. Let it dry just a little bit. This is where patience comes in. You can sing songs, tell jokes. I unfortunately don't have any jokes at the moment. I'm all tapped out of jokes. Okay. So, if you just choose to use Sharpies, you can use Sharpies with your hot glue. Once it's set, you can take a Sharpie and you can color on the glue and make them stand out. Like that. You can see it. Ignore the purple stuff. That was me trying something. And then now if you have just regular washable markers, they don't hold very well on the plastic. You can try it, but it's not going to hold very well. Alright, so there are my little donuts. And I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to color my dots. About to lose my... Okay. Alright, there are my dots. So we have little squiggles, we have dots, we have donuts. Like I said, you can do any shape you want. Doesn't matter. This is your dragon egg. Alright, so we get another color Sharpie. Alright. Then we color in between. And Sharpies to me are easier to manage than paint when you do this, and paint brushes, because the Sharpies get in tight places where the paintbrush, it would be hard to do. And also paint, unless it's like acrylic or something that's meant to be on plastic, paint is hard to work with these plastic eggs. I do have, you know, like my washable paint, things like that, but it does not work. So, I would recommend trying something else. Okay, I'm just going to color a little bit, just so you can see. You can color inside the donuts. Like that. Okay, and color it all around. So you get a little pink, you get a little blue, and a little silver. Okay. Now, the other side of the egg, we're going to add some jewels. Because what dragon egg doesn't have jewels, right? So, we're going to put hot glue down. And this is where you got to be careful with the glue. And add jewels. If you have a pencil handy, or end of a paintbrush, something like that, that would be good to use as a holder, to hold it in place so you don't have to use your fingers. And touch the hot glue. Add some color. Here's some color. Again, this is your egg. I am just using items that I happen to have around the house. You may have some other things around the house that you could use. Oh, glitter. If you have glitter around the house, you know me and glitter. I like to use it whenever possible, but it is a mess. I'll add some sequins. I think there needs to be something in one of the donut holes. That would be cool. We're going to do that. I'll use the end of a Sharpie because that's hot. There we go. There's my jewels. You can cover the entire egg with jewels if you have some. Okay, if you have yarn, if you have string, if you have stickers. Let me put this on. And the best thing about stickers, you don't need the hot glue to put the stickers on. Just go right on. Okay, and you can just cover it with hot glue. Okay, so we have Sharpie and hot glue, and the Sharpie, you can see whatever color egg you started with. That will be like your background color. So pick your favorite color egg and go to town and have fun making your own dragon egg. You have jewels, you have stickers. Okay, so I hope you have a great time doing this. Please share pictures of your finished dragon egg. I would love to see them. And I hope everybody's well, and I will see you guys later. Thanks, bye.